Hello, folks, and welcome back again to the Plain Mundane Show. I'm Alex Aquarius. Today we're going to talk about maintaining your higher paradigm. And that's going to involve talking about interdimensional entities influencing our daily life, such as energies from the fourth, what we would call the fourth density. This is an article written by Chris Bourne from a website called Open Hand Web. Link will be below. Dealing with the concept of interdimensional entities in the field that are influencing humanity has always been a challenging one. What are these entities? Where's the evidence? The problem is that the majority are generally too focused on the external drama, trying to fix this or that, trying to control some kind of outcome. Since the world we see is defined partially by where and how our consciousness is directed, then most miss the subtle interplay between the inner world, the entirety of the multiverse, and the outer mirror. This is where and how the intervention reveals itself, and until we engage in it, we can never truly be free. Dumbed down. The problem is that the majority of people have become disconnected from the wider universe and closed down from the original state of multi-dimensionality. To me, it is unquestionable that this was done by design, but yes, you could also interpret it simply as capitalistic consumption running away with itself and closing consciousness down in the process. Whatever the reason, the issue is that most people, even many awakened ones, only tend to perceive the lower realm of consciousness in which our physicality lives. Most people are still working daily toward various intended or desired outcomes in the physical drama of life. Of course, the reality you perceive and therefore live within is created by where your consciousness is directed. So if you're continually looking outward for some desired outcome, that becomes the limit of your reality. This opposing consciousness, or OC, is exceptionally clever, advanced, and deceiving. It works from a higher dimensional state, interacting with your thoughts and emotions. To give you an example, let's say you're taking a walk in nature, having a very peaceful, relaxing, and expansive time. Yet suddenly you're thinking about work or something you have to achieve later today. Or you're in a relationship with someone and a basic misunderstanding suddenly escalates into a full-blown and projectional row. Or else you're constantly worried about where your money is going to come from or how you're going to support you and your family. I put it to you that these things were not inherent to the original human, where we were trusting, aligned, and at one with the benevolence of the universe. Original humans were expansive, multidimensional, and free. And so, why did these entities choose to influence humanity? What's their purpose? We can discern that by the direction of their influence, by their effects, it is to get you to live a life which is not authentic to who you are, in which case you become enslaved within the system they've created and bleed energy, which they assimilate like you would food, seeing and feeling the patterning of your own behavior. So this intervention acts within the very psyche, your physical and emotional bodies, in your higher energy field. It works by the stimulation of emotion, thought implantation, and by false reality filter creation. It's actually very easy to do that when you're coming from a higher dimension and the host is unaware of what actually is going on. So it's in your thoughts, emotions, and feelings where this OC is acting. Many people have said to me over time that they love this work but struggled with the concept of OC, which means opposing consciousness, remember? Then 6 months later, exactly because we spent more time looking into the inner world, suddenly a part of this multi-dimensional landscape comes into view. It's about seeing and feeling the patterning of your own behavior. It's about taking full responsibility for your actions and why you take them. It's about working to realign one's behavior with the natural flow of the universe as supported by signs and synchronicity. When you're living this way the whole time, then you begin to witness this extra subverting energy in the field trying to close you down in fear or denial and divert you from your path. And trying to distance yourself from the influence by pretending it doesn't exist. Whatever source you accredit the interference to doesn't work in the end either. It leads to a false reality, false love and light one, which is disconnected from the actual truth of this moment. And it is yet another deception to be wary of. Staying open to the possibility. The higher paradigm that everyone is speaking of is not elsewhere. It's here and now, within the confines of your very being. You don't have to leave your body to access it. And once you've seen enough to want to be there the whole time, once you've fully experienced its expansiveness, liberation, and authenticity, there'll likely become a point where you feel to tackle this intervention head on. The impulse may well up from the depths of your soul. Life becomes all about making your highest choice in every possible moment. And then it's that the full landscape falls piece to piece into view. It's then that we appreciate the need to take back full sovereignty in our 4D field. So I would say to anyone who is skeptical, that's fine. Don't believe me or anyone else until you actually have some of these experiences yourself. But I would also encourage you to stay open to the possibility that all on the surface may not be what it seems. Surely there is enough disharmony, exploitation, and control going on for you to be suspicious of society's motives, which makes you want to delve deeper. If so, the place to begin is in your own inner world. What are your true feelings in response to external events? What makes you contract down and get fearful or worried? Above all, how can you penetrate these contractions with the light of your consciousness and expanding outwards, taking full ownership of your being? Okay, your higher paradigm, folks. Rise up to your higher paradigm right now. Create your world. This is more of that you create your own world talk. Think you're in the higher paradigm. Raise yourself up out of these influences in this world. Raise your vibration. I'm Alex Aquarius. Thank you for coming to the show. Please hit like and subscribe. Until next time I post a video, ciao. Peace out.